Miami has a Dolphin, the greatest football team.
If you're a freeway fan, we're just east of the 405. One of the modern jewels of the NFL. Beautiful SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Today, we begin the divisional round with a tremendous matchup. It's the Miami Dolphins and the Los Angeles Chargers. Welcome to you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Chase McLaughlin set to get it started. Off we go from Southern California. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. They'll run here. This is Devon Achane. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4.
Let's go. Take right open.
Williams in motion. Oh, intercepted on the 2nd play of the game. Picked off by Deion Henley.
We talked at the start of the game, Mike, the energy in this stadium, and now after that early turnover, it's certainly not going to help quiet this crowd. They clearly came into this game facing an uphill battle, and they've made it here even harder on themselves with that early turnover.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Here's a first carry for their running back, and they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
The Chargers first down.
Hey, ram.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. Ayuk makes the catch right side. And he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds.
At the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. From the gun, it's Herbert. This one is caught by Robinson. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a first down. First carry now for Jaden Blue. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
Chargers.
A huge advantage to red zone offense is the ability to run the ball. In this case, I thought he was going to score. Takes it all the way down inside the 2, sets up 1st and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, L.A.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. That ball's going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. In motion, it's Waddle. On 1st and 10, Lawrence. Now a screen set up for Achane. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
He'll get this out wide, and he's going to get there. He got the 1st down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
On 1st down, Lawrence. That's complete. It's Jalen Waddle. He's across midfield, and they will finally run him down. A big-time play for the Dolphins. 38 yards. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
On the red.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
Contrary to what all of the fans at home think, I don't have rooting interest in any of these games. But as you know, when it comes to tight ends, there's no bigger fan than this guy right here. I want to see them be able to connect, especially on those big plays downfield.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Hey, let's go. Hey, so.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
The throw here is complete. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15.
It's a gain of 17.
That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the 1st down as well.
Hey, go.
Here's Lawrence. That one out wide to Achane. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They face 2nd down and 7.
Hey, run. Hey, so, hey, kill. 11.
To throw is Lawrence. That is caught side of the end zone. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Miami. Jason Sanders on for the point after. His kick is good. And the Dolphins will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Homie troops right.
They'll start this on the ground with Blue. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd
To throw,
and 2.
it's Herbert. That's into the hands of Jaden Blue. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Able to get loose after the catch for more yardage. That'll be a pickup of 21.
Hey, ram.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Now give on the ground. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. It was Zach Sealer in on the tackle. From the 33, here's 2nd and 7.
33-yard line.
Set. Lion.
1 quarter in the books in this AFC divisional playoff. All even on the scoreboard. And we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this. Second down, they need 7.
Hey, go lion. Set. What is it?
On play action. Now Herbert. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Out of the gun, a give to Blue. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. Now it is 1st and goal.
That's another.
Shotgun now for Herbert. That's shot left side by Bellinger.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get 1 more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
Here now, 2nd down and goal.
Set. Yeah. Set.
He'll turn and hand this one off. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is 3rd and goal.
Down here this close, all it takes is one defensive lineman defeating his block and getting some penetration, and that's exactly what we saw here. Not only to stop the ball carrier short of the end zone, but to take him down for a loss.
And this defense standing tall in the red zone. They stop it for no gain. And now it's 4th and goal.
Brings up 4th and
Baylor
goal.
Tiger. Baylor Tiger. Go, let's go.
Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. So Chase McLaughlin will come in and they'll try a field goal.
A 21-yard
Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Chargers will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
In motion, it's Waddle. Lawrence now to throw on 1st down. Short pass taken in by the tight end.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
The RPO, that one is complete. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. They get 15 on that game. 1st down, Miami.
Thanks for 24.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Catch made there by Waddle. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and a couple.
Let's go.
A run up the middle with Achane, and he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this 1st half. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, go, go! Go!
They'll stay on the ground with a 10. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
Great job. 13, Luke. Luke. Same break. Go, go. 30 left. Bam, gun. Here we go.
2nd down, Lawrence. That's right side and brought in by Williams.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
Lawrence. They'll try to set up the screen here. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They tracked him down behind the line, and it's 4th down.
Well, when you call a screen play, of course, you're looking to catch the defense off guard and pick up a chunk play. You're not thinking you're actually going to find yourself going backwards, but that's exactly the case here, and really nice job by the defense sniffing that one out.
Sanders' kick is good. And the Dolphins will tie this game up here late in the 1st half.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Crowd right.
The drive starts with a carry by Blue. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Taken down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. That one swung out to Blue. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. 18 yards on the pickup there. 1st down, L.A.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
To throw is Herbert. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now Miami going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime. First and 10 now from the 36.
Go, let's go. 11. Hey, Lion. Here we go.
Lawrence. Pushed out to his left. Showing off for footwork. Sliding down after a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2.
At the Chargers' 29-yard line.
He'll get up and spike it. And let's check the clock. Maybe time for 2 plays here before the end of the half.
Take right open.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
You've got to keep all your options on the table on 3rd down, and that's exactly what this quarterback did. He's looking to throw it, nothing there. He pulls it down himself, and he's able to convert for the 1st down.
Jason Sanders on to try the field goal. This one from 39 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Dolphins going to take the lead. It's now 13-10.
Jason
Good snap, good hold, really good operation by the specialist. Gives this offense the lead right before the halftime break. Now the question will be, can they build on this as they try to close this game out as we look forward to the second half?
Herbert now on first down. Taking the deep shot here with Robinson. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
These two teams fighting to get to that AFC Championship game next Sunday. Back to it here, the third quarter underway. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
Hey, Ram. Set.
Straight ahead, it's Blue. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Chargers first down. First and 10.
Blue's going to get it again here on first down. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. The break the huddle coming up now for first and 10.
Another Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
A run once more with Blue. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
16 more yards. That's another Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Again, it's Blue. And the strength on display, rattling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
From the gun, it's Herbert. He pulls it in around the 5. And the Chargers going to be set up with first and goal. Pass play moves them down to the 1.
First down. First down and goal to go.
Hey, right now.
Rush in.
Quick throw there. That's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open. So the incompletion brings up second down.
And goal.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Hey, go Lion. 380. Hey, go.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut, and he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. He kept waiting for that cutback lane to develop. Never did. He's tackled right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 23-yard line.
I'm going.
Lawrence now on second down. That's taken in by Achane. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
Williams in motion. Lawrence from the gun here on third down. Throwing left side, and it's taken in by Williams. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot. Now here's Lawrence. Now a screen set up for Achane. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Now it's 2nd and 1. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he's going to fight forward. Didn't get a whole lot. It's going to be enough to move the chains. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Williams in motion. On 1st and 10, Lawrence. He'll try to hit him with a screen. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Battle. And the Chargers have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. They gained 18 yards on that one. It's good for a Charger first down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports.
21. Go.
4th quarter begins on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
On 2nd down, here's Herbert. Rolling right. And he somehow manages to get back to the line of scrimmage before he's hustled out of bounds.
Little indecision by the quarterback there, Mike. Do I buy time and throw it downfield, or do I tuck it and become a runner? That's what he's thinking. I think he made the final call a little bit too late, and all he could do was get back to the original line of scrimmage.
And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. So we get to a pressure kick, and here's Chase McLaughlin. This to stretch the lead to a touchdown. And this one right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. First down throw for Lawrence. That is caught left side by Waddle. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him.
This one popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. And good running on the return. It'll help him out. He has the ball right around the 45-yard line.
I think when he goes back and watches this film, that's certainly going to be a ball he wishes he could get back. He puts a little too much air on it, and they're able to make a play, and they get themselves off the field.
Hey, ram.
On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. That's caught left side by Bellinger. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
At the 43-yard line.
2nd and 10.
Home to troops right. Hey, set. Ready.
Shotgun now for Herbert. That's complete to Blue.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
Set. 380. You're out.
Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. We'll talk things over before 3rd down.
Set. 5-9.
On the ground, it's Blue. He's inside the 25. And they finally track him down, but not until he gets to the 3-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 54 yards.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. 1st down and goal.
380. Go.
Go with their fullback trying to get it. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage.
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Jaden Blue. Touchdown Chargers.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. With that late touchdown, Mike, that should all just seal this victory away.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll pick this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. up for 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. The Dolphins going to use their final timeout here. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Throwing is Lawrence. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Thrown left side, the catch is made. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. A gain there of 15. Good for a Dolphins first down. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Moving left. He'll get rid of it and complete it. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
Red on red. Here we go.
Lawrence now. Moving outside the pocket. That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, Dolphins.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
The ball comes out. And that was very nearly a disaster at this juncture of the game. But fortunately, a teammate able to cradle it, and they keep possession. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough.